What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Patreon request from Jalen. Mechagodzilla. Everyone's favorite thing to draw. Ridiculously complicated. Mech. So, landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if you go too fast. Jalen sent me this picture to draw, so kind of close up on the head, so it makes it a little bit easier. So, we're going to start with the head. So, head's kind of down, and then we got the spines and stuff all coming back this way. Let's give this a go. So, lots of angles and plates. So we'll get like the general shape and then add some layering of details. Yeah, so we'll go diagonal, right, for the head plate first. Right, and this seems to go this way. Yeah. Go back here, and then it goes kind of diagonal, and then up, and then up again. There, and then we'll bring this down to the front, and it kind of like changes its direction a little bit, like gradually sort of slopes down here and then around the front. Okay, this is like the first head plate. So in here then we have that eye sort of shape, so it's kind of like a big, you could call it a frown, but it's more like an eye socket and a square box on top. Kind of like that, and the eye is in under here then, so it goes kind of down this way, and then we have that circular eye inside, right, that glowing red disc, so it's like an ellipse, and then there's a back part to it, and it's kind of like connected into the eye socket back here somewhere. But we're just going to shadow that up. And then there's another sort of plate in there. And a couple more of these plates inside here. But the best thing to do usually is like color some of these spaces black, because the eye is glowing red and everything else in the back, it looks sort of dark, right? Looking that way. So more sort of plates coming across here. And this is kind of like an edge sort of thing. Here's some more sort of plates and boxes and stuff all around his eye, and lots of this stuff now, breaking everything up. No sort of easy way to do it, you just have to start adding like extra plates with like edge lines and things like that. You can do as much of this detail then as you want, really. He's got another thing on top of his head here. And then on the back. so. Now, if you want to add more boxes and stuff to that, you can. But there's no point overcomplicating these things. It's kind of infinite how much detail you could do. So his nose kind of like steps down like so. A lot of angles to it. Right? And then he's got like these little top parts. And then the teeth are just these rectangular boxes that sort of step down. And then he's got a big part to his mouth here. So I think this just goes up to there now, I think. Right, and then his jaw comes down this way, and there's all these sort of rectangular boxes and stuff that stick off down the bottom of this. And then we go back up here with some teeth, rectangular teeth. That's like on the other side, actually, of that one. Right, and then, so that's the inside of the mouth, and it's got like angles and stuff up there. And then the jaw goes that way, and this is like all pipes and stuff here. Right, so just fill this all in with like blocks and spaces and all these lines and stuff like that. Break it up kind of like the head plate up there. So there's lots of these kind of rectangular things here on the bottom. And there's like a circle thing here, and this has like circles inside. Like so. And then more plates. So like another plate seems to come around this. And we just keep going. So adding. I think there's like a speaker or something in here as well. And then all teeth. The sort of edges to all these. I'm just trying to break everything up now. And again, you could literally keep going with all the detail on all these for a very long time. Put another one here, I think. Another one there. Okay. Right, so we're going to go down the neck now. So his neck outstretched. Okay, so we got like gills and fins and all sorts of crazy. I won't, well, maybe not gills, but like they look like Godzilla's sort of style gills here. An edge to all that. And then another box going up here. Comes down, in, down again, into there, and then travels back up. And this is like, this goes in like sequences, so it goes like out, down, in, into there, and then we have another say one more maybe. All right, and then we give it edges. These seem to have like metal studs and stuff in the corners. And then his neck. So we've got like a pipe, I think, running from here and then down the center of the neck. And then there's like a collar. So there's a collar that comes around the other side, going all the way up to here. So this is like the center of his neck here. And there's a collar here as well. All right, I'm going to give an edge to this. So then the center line for the chest, right? So you got like a big shoulder, but there's, say, the chest muscle pipes kind of thing here. And then there's the center of the chest goes down that way. There's another sort of chest plate or something there. And then another one coming out this way. And then so his chest armor sort of is just these long pipes that go down behind his shoulder. There, so then this sort of goes the opposite direction, so this goes up and down that way. I mean, there's all pipes and stuff all in here as well. And in here. Okay, so let's see these. So we go. And then like more pipes in here. And it like glows red in behind all these things, okay? And there's like another pipe here or something. Disappears in behind all these other sort of shapes that are in behind. His chest. Right, and then he has some like collar stuff that comes along in here, and there's I think that's a pipe actually here. I think there's bolts on that, and then a couple of pipes that hold all this stuff together, or cables. Must be that one actually. Right, you just add edge lines and little sort of bolts and dots and things to all this. Edge lines are like the best thing you can do for sort of a mechanical creature like that. It's one of the simplest solutions. I've come across anyway. Right, so we're looking at the inside of his shoulder here and the outside of the shoulder on this side. And again, this is crazy complicated. So we go sort of bumping out like that. And then there's like another place here. It's all shadowy in there, so we can't see it, but all this apparatus and stuff inside here. So that's like the inside of the shoulder. So then we move down, and then his shoulder seems to just go off like that way. And it's all black inside there, so you can't really see it. I might actually color that black just while I'm here. So most places that's red are usually colored black. So it's like it's all glowing red here, and like in on the top of the neck and in these gaps here. But if you didn't want to do the red, you could do black, kind of like that, like a shadow. Very helpful when doing mechanical things like this. All right, so that would be black, but I'm going to do it glowing sort of red in there. Okay, so the other shoulder, we can see the top, and then there's more pads and pipes, and let me see. Yeah, there's more armor plates on the top here as well. So just going to add these now like this. Another one. And then this one is underneath here. And these tend to go back along his neckline, right? And they kind of join. Yeah, there's like a pipe or something there. There might be like some lines in there, but not much, right? I think that's a pad actually. And then we give these edges. So you just trace around the outside of these lines and put like some bolts and different sort of boxes and things on them. Okay. Dupe. Okay. Now, so this shoulder is quite big. So let us go. So this goes, I'm going to guess. We're going to guess like we always do. We're going to guess correctly. So we go this way. And this kind of goes down off my page there. It's like the edge of the image kind of there. And then this steps down to there. And then we have another layer, steps down. And then we have another layer, steps down. And then this thing seems to swing down. That's like a big shoulder pad or something here. And all these pipes kind of disappear underneath it, and you'll have some pipes going this way, under there, and then like some more stuff in here. So this is like a big shoulder pad, right? So it's got like more details and stuff on it, so you gotta like add all those. There's like a big front section here. Right, and it's got edges. Right, and then another section running down here. And there's like another section that way. And then a line sort of up the middle of this one. Dots coming up this one. They're like holes in the armor, or could be screws or joints or any sort of old thing. A few bumps back there, I think. Textures and stuff maybe on the shoulder pad might be a good idea, because it would take a lot of damage. And then a few more sort of boxes and stuff in here just to fill up the space a bit. I'm going to shadow up these lines, make them thicker and heavier, because they might be vents or something in here. And then like, what's here, like another pipe or something. And then just dark sort of in behind that. Okay, so he has Gatling gun stuff up here as well. So like two sort of rectangles side by side with holes in them. Okay, so divide them down, and then right, and then so this box seems to disappear behind his shoulder, right? So another sort of shoulder pad thing here. And then this sort of Gatling gun box goes down behind the pad of the shoulder. Down there. And then it seems to be attached by wheels, so that seemed to probably, that lift it up and down, you know, aim it. And just some little things like that, right? So then we start to get to the things that stick up on his neck. Okay, so we start at the top of the head and work our way back. Go. Fins, right? That's sort of rectangles like this. And they kind of join his head in different places. Edge lines are always a good thing as well, but I'll come back and add details to all these anyway. There's pipes and stuff in here. Another fin sort of sticking way up. This is probably the tallest one actually. Where am I now? Okay, there's another one here somewhere. I'm gonna go this way. A block or something here with like some circles on it. Maybe it's like a laser pointer for his weapon. Right, and then on all these, then we have like little sort of edge lines and red lights on top of them, right? So you want to like just go around the edges with these light lines. And then they add your red sections up here. Just little red lights on top, basically. Maybe you could have some lines like on the bottom down here. Pipes, textures and scratches and all sorts of stuff if you want to keep going and 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 going. Because Mechagodzilla is ridiculous. You really need to be like a computer to get everything. Right. I think that's it. Mechagodzilla. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the request and support Jalen on Patreon. See you in the next one. Bye.